Mm, 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 mm.
You got a friend in me. That ain't Woody.
There we go. What's up, mom?
You good? Oh, what's up? What's up?
Season 2.
We are here.
We made it, Tasha, to season 2.
I know. It feels weird to be on a Wednesday.
Does it? It feels the same to me.
Feels weird. Like yesterday, I was out and about. I was like, it's Tuesday. Like, I need to get home early for the podcast. And I was like, wait. It was weird.
Yeah. I didn't. I was preoccupied doing,
Losing at basketball.
you crazy. Which brings me to my first update.
Okay.
So, team Let It Rain is undefeated in these streets.
That's your
1-0.
team name? Let It Rain?
Let it rain, baby. Now, I
Okay.
didn't come up with the name. I'm actually they picked me up. They had their team already. I was like the mercenary. They invited me to
Mhm.
their team. So
Okay.
surprisingly, we have a good squad. Tasha, you want to hear all about it? Good.
Too
Let me
bad
tell you.
you're on the team.
So we have a dude that's oh look, hold on. Check it out. I'm number 2. I've never been number 2 in my life.
Yeah, why are you number 2?
Because this is it. They only had like I could get 2, 3, 4, or 5. So I just went with number 2. Uh
Wow. You
yeah.
picked my
I'm
favorite
always
number out of them all.
huh?
You trying to be like me?
Kinda.
Mm, makes sense.
You live a cool life, I'm not gonna lie. You get to be on a podcast with me? Like, come on.
Oh. Anyways, go
So
back.
so this is update number 1.
Mm,
Team Let It Rain, undefeated.
okay.
Um I was kind of concerned because well, first of all, I didn't know these people. I'm coming onto their team. And
Oh,
my position, which is the point guard, uh like I'm like the quarterback of the team. Well, do you know what a quarterback is?
of course I know.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. I thought because you don't be on sports like that. So my thing is to like pass the ball to people and put people in a position to score to succeed, right? So that means you have to know your personnel. You have to know where your people are going to be. And I had no idea where these people are going to be or any of that. But basketball is basketball, when it's in your heart, it's in your heart, and you just fundamentals, follow basics, and here we are. First game, we did good. I'm proud of Team Let It Rain. Let's go, baby. Tasha, shoot a basketball. Tasha, let me see how you shoot. Tasha, I'm gonna need more involvement than that. Let's
I
say
don't know.
let's say I
I'm left-handed, so I'd be like this.
okay, hold on. Here's the imaginary. Hold on. Here's the imaginary basketball. Go ahead.
Don't do this to me. I'm not ready for charades.
You got the pass. What are you gonna do with it?
I'll drop
That's
it.
your child.
I don't want to participate in this. What?
Hola,
What?
hola. All right.
This is how
Well,
we start season 2?
yes, I have another
Okay.
update. But any updates with you?
Um, nope. Not that I can think of. Um, let's see. It's been a nice week though, like with all the drops lately. I
Tell
think
me,
that's been like the biggest
how's there no
excitement.
update with you and the stormtroopers came out? Tell me about your stormtrooper day. Like,
Okay,
That's
well, I pulled an all-nighter because I knew that my sleep schedule is so backwards, right? So I was awake at like 3 and I looked at the time. I'm like, there's no way that I'm gonna go to sleep and wake up in time for this drop. Even if I have like is waking me up, like I'm still gonna probably miss it. So I stayed up all night, waited, and I got it. I was ready. I was so lucky. Like I got gems the last second, so I had enough to go 4 times,
you sold
and
something or you just put in money?
I sold something.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So I was so excited, and so I went 4 times, and I got 3 of the common, and I got a secret rare. And let me just say, Hamoon, it's staying in my account. Stop. Don't come at me anymore. He went in hard on me yesterday.
But yeah,
He was so great. That was funny. So yeah, I was so excited. They're so cute. I love them. Like they look so good. Like they did the comments so good. Like I love the animation of them with like the little pew pew, and then like I love when they're just like standing there and they're just having like their natural like. Oh, it's so good. Like
yeah,
how can right? Like they did
yeah.
it so perfect.
They're
So I
they're
was.
they are really lifelike because even when they're just
Mhm.
swaying there, they're like,
Yeah, they're just,
they're
like, kinda
just
like yeah, like, just a
yeah.
little bit of a movement, just, like, light, subtle ones, but it's, like, enough to notice. It's so good.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then was it last night? I don't even remember. I think it was last night with the whole comic drop thing.
That was last
Um,
night.
yeah, like, I know Iz was gonna go for it, so I was like, "I'll participate too. YOLO, might as well." So, um, he like, Iz was the one directing me mostly. So I went for that X-Men one, and I got the common. So then and then Iz was like, "We can flip it," and I was so nervous. I'm not a flipper, right? I don't do this shit. And the whole time I'm like listening to everybody. Like I hear all the time, like CB and everyone else like it's so excited and like they can sit there for like hours just flipping and sniping and stuff. That's not. I learned quickly last night that this is not the life for me. This is not my life. And yeah, it was just so nervous, like just like flip and like I sold it and everything. So then I got enough so I could get Jabba, and I got Jabba finally.
Oh, you got a Java?
Yeah.
Okay.
hmm
I'm gonna need to see some AR photos now.
I don't have AR, but I posted a few on my Twitter. Did you not see?
No, I haven't been around Twitter too much today.
Where's
I've
the
been out and about.
Here, I can show you. Is that gonna even focus?
Mm-mm.
Damn it. Okay,
It
never
looks
mind.
purple.
It's
What
really
about
bright.
the moist carpet space? What was that about?
Oh, that was just Tubby Time Space with Uni.
Mm.
It was just it was a parody on O'Malley's Red Carpet to Mahalo's Nighttime Space.
Yeah, that was pretty
Why?
funny. Oh, I love those
It's just a DJ in space. Why are you asking about it?
because they're asking about it on. Well, they're mentioning it in the crowd.
Oh, I forgot that there was a thing. But to have an army of Javas, facts, Uni. About to no. One's enough for me. It's weird because like everything I have on the app, I only have one of, right? Like I'm not a stacker, but it's so weird to me because every time now I look at the stormtroopers, I see 3. I'm like, I've
Mhm.
never like that's the most I've ever had of something, so it feels crazy.
Actually, I'm pretty much the same way too. Like I have very few stacks of certain pieces. The one thing I am trying to stack is AF-15s, because I figure like that if you're gonna stack anything, that's the one. It's the most popular comic, I
That's the
guess.
one I have 2 of. I have a comic that I have 2 of, which to me is weird enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 of the same. Is what I'm saying, like same rarity. Because there's a few, like a couple of Star Wars ones. I have like multiple rarities. So I guess technically it's the same comic, just different covers. But there is one that I have the same cover of twice, and I always think it's weird.
You went for the Darth Vader today.
I
The
did, dude. I woke up last minute. It woke me up. I was half asleep. I don't even remember really being in this space. Apparently, I was in all Millie space. They were making fun of me and everything. I don't remember much of it, to be honest. But I went for it. I got 3. Well, I got 2 on drop. I got the rare and a common, and then I picked a uncommon up. It was like 2.5 gems or something like that in the market. So I'm like, YOLO.
It was too juicy to not pick it up.
Right? The covers, oh my god, it's so annoying because they're all so beautiful. Oh, like the common and the uncommon, I love like Vader in them. The rare is just so beautiful. But oh my god, the ultra rare is so, oh, I love how there's little Annie in there. And it's just, oh, it's so good. 2 gems. And the secret rare obviously is just beautiful.
I forgot what they look like. Let me pull it up real quick.
It's the one with the like it's white background with the stormtroopers behind them with Vader in front. Has the red saber. It looks so cool.
But right here.
That's way out of my price range.
Oh, the ultra is definitely the coolest.
Yeah. One day. I can wait. I have time.
How much is it? What's the floor? Let me see.
I don't know.
$20. $20
You're talking to the person that's like got 1 gem left.
Well, I mean, you did go for 4 stormtroopers, so
yeah, I know. I know.
$20. Not bad.
Yeah.
How much is the secret we're going for? Guess.
Probably like 110.
110? I think it's more than that. I think like 160 maybe. Let me see.
I don't know. I think last time I looked it was 110.
Oh, was it? I was
think
probably
so.
way on. Now my market doesn't.
I looked this morning. That's what I mean. I don't remember.
135.
Of course.
Not bad.
But yeah, no, it's been a good week. It's nice. I love the Star Wars weeks.
Yeah, we're approaching May 4th in a couple of months. What do you think? Oh, let me get your speculation on May 4th.
Okay, I know. I think I talked to, was it Mahalo, a few others recently about this. So I have no idea. The biggest thing right now is I'm confused with the Return of the Jedi, like 40-year anniversary, because that was last year, right? This year is actually the 25th anniversary of Episode 1. So I'm like, it's a whole new anniversary for different movies. So we're still on like the same collection, which is like long gone. So I'm just wondering when that's gonna wrap up or end, type of thing, or if they're gonna keep doing this until the 50th anniversary type of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have no idea, because it's like there's still so much we're missing from the originals, like Luke, Han, like the Falcon. You know, there's so many iconic characters and stuff that we're missing. Oh my god, Chewie! Oh, could you imagine we got Chewie? Oh my god, he's so cute. But I don't know, because I feel like because it's the 25th anniversary and it's May the 4th and it's like the big celebration day of the year, right? For Star Wars. So I'm like, that would be so cool if we got like something from that movie. Like,
I'm calling it now. We're getting Darth Maul. I'm calling it now.
Like, that's what I mean. Like Maul, even Qui-Gon would be so dope. Like Padme. Oh my god. I was even talking with Mahalo about like getting Padme's ship, because it's like all gold and it would look so cool. Oh, it'd be so beautiful. But remember, like many like years ago, before, I guess like near the beginning of Vivi, like there was all those like pictures or whatever going around, and somebody pointed out that they had the pod racer on there.
Yeah, in the background.
This is the movie that the pod racer's in. So like this is the time, right? This is the moment. This is the moment. So that would be so cool, right? Like there's just, and it's like I love the prequels. They have like a special place in my heart. So I'm ready for this shit. and like then we can finally introduce clones and bring more clones in, and it just be like, oh,
What is your opinion on Jar Jar Binks?
I'm down. Hit me with
Okay.
a Jar Jar. Jar Jar would be a much better option as a secret rare than Manitoban. Like,
Animated Jar Jar? Can you imagine? Like,
oh my god, he used to be so cute. Oh my god, they would just like flutter.
that would be cool. Are you proud of me that I'm like talking Star Wars with you? Like,
Dude, it's the first movie.
Jar Jar.
I'm
You could say yes. You could say, you know what?
sure,
Max?
yes. I'm so
You know what,
surprised.
Max?
I'm so shocked.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who Manitoban is. I don't know. Probably. I
Dude,
probably haven't.
Manitoban was in the Kenobi series in the first episode for like 2 seconds. To this day, like out of all the Star Wars pieces on the app, that's the one piece that I don't understand it. I don't understand why they chose. Like there were so many other options. Like we could have got so much from that show. Ugh. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know the guy. Crash course in like 2 sentences. Who is he, or what does he do?
Just a hunter, a bounty hunter, like a pirate. Like he basically just kidnapped Leia. That's all. He was just a part of a huge team of people that kidnapped her.
Okay, so he's a bad guy.
Basically.
Okay.
Hey, Tasha.
Hello, Janie. Janie, I'm sorry. Max put me in that position last week, and I had to really make you believe that it was ending. This bitch knew what he was doing when he did that to me.
Not cool. Not cool. But I'm just wondering, are we still getting a PowerPoint today?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, let me go back to the.
Oh yeah. We're just doing our weekly catch ups.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a lot to like catch weekly catch up. I usually don't. But
I'm gonna go eat dinner.
all right. Oh, that's so good.
So good. Tosh, you want to see? So this is like a traditional kind of like dish. I don't know.
Let me see if I can angle it down. Give me 1 second.
Oh yeah, with your whip around computer.
Yeah. So maybe if I bring it up a little bit. So it's rice and black beans, avocado, and a boiled egg. This is my favorite meal of all time.
So good. It's really
So
good.
good.
It's really good.
Okay.
Iz has been on his game lately with making fried rice.
Oh yeah?
Oh God, yeah. I think he's made it twice this week for me. It's so good.
What have you been making?
I actually made some.
I need to
What
shut
is
my
it
ass up because I
called?
haven't made shit.
What did I just make? Like an hour ago.
Pizza rolls?
No. What's the name of it?
Tostinos?
No. Croissants. My fucking brain.
Croissants?
I made croissants like an hour-ish ago.
So you put croissants in the oven and
Yeah, like it's like dough, like already. I threw it in the oven, you know.
shout out to your hard work out there.
Added some butter and everything. Delish.
Yo, check this out. Read this comment. Raver girl knows what's up.
That's
good.
hilarious.
To take to a rave, hell yeah. Oh yeah.
How do you have it on hand?
We're going to New York in about a week or so, and guess what I'm talking?
Yeah, I'm not talking about that.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Uni. Uni knows what's up. Thanks. I did a good job.
Hard damn work, Tasha.
It was because knowing me and my luck, they could have burnt, they could have been undercooked, it could have fucked up somehow. No, they came out perfectly golden and
Congratulations.
right?
I'm like proud of you.
I'm proud of myself.
Stepping out of your comfort zone.
I know. Not really, but okay.
Oh shit! Yeah. They got rainbow colored ones.
Dude, yours is boring now.
I know.
I don't even want to look at yours anymore.
Lame. But shout out to my peach colored uniform shirt though.
I know that's a color.
Yeah, we didn't get to choose. They just gave us. But peach is an interesting color. Okay.
Peach is fun, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beats standard black, I guess.
True.
Whatever.
What's your other update? I know you had another update for me.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I know. Stop. First of all, I didn't dye my hair, boobs. I saw your comment earlier. Second of all, I just threw my hair in a bun because honestly, I haven't showered. Well, I haven't washed it in a few days. Okay,
Ugh.
so it's just
Brother.
it's
You haven't showered? Ugh.
no. I
What is
haven't.
that? Ugh.
I know. Ugh. Ugh.
How long has it been since you showered?
What's today? Wednesday? Monday night.
Damn, you had to like register in your head. I haven't showered since Monday.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Iz, man.
Shout out to Iz.
Well, look,
I was gonna shower before, but then I make croissants, so I was like priorities.
we've seen this before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to go through the features again, or are you good on that?
I'm good. I think
Okay.
we're all good on the features.
Just in case, you know, it had the
Please
open
don't.
flap, you know, multiple adjustments. You could access it through the sides if you're left-handed or right-handed, whatever, right? But guess what I got? I got a secret pocket for it. Well, not a secret pocket, but just an extra pocket for it.
This is your update. You got a little bag attachment. That's it.
Yeah, this is my update. Look, just in case I want to like quick grab stuff and I don't want to like take the whole backpack off, I can just grab it from my shoulder. And my pocket there's a pocket inside the pocket. I don't know if you can see it very well right there. So like, let's say, oh, perfect. Look, let's say I want to grab some gum, right? It's not going to fall out when I unzip it because I can put it in the pocket that's inside the pocket, you see? And these are two different brands, but I matched the color up so good. Like it almost looks like it's part like it belongs on the backpack. So yeah, that's my update. I need a patch for it though. You can put a patch on here. So yeah. What do y'all think? What do y'all think, guys? Isn't that so fun? Look. Hold on. You can see it on body.
You know, before we went live, Max told me to remind him that he had updates, and he said he had bag updates, and I thought it was like something more interesting than an attachment.
Walking through the city, right? Walking through the city. Mm-hmm. Oh, does your breast stink? Hold on, I got you. Check this out. Boom. You need some gum? I got you.
But you can only fit a few things in there. So what if there's something that you need that you don't have in there? Yeah, but the access is going to be difficult. It's not as easy as when it's on there. You know, you can just grab it and whip it out. Now, if it's too full, you can't carry it. You need something in the back. Now you got to take off the whole thing, go digging in your bag, find it, you know?
Not really. Look, I don't have to do that because look at this quick access. Look, boom, I'm already here. All I gotta do is,
it took like a whole second and a half to like do that.
Whole backpack. Yeah, there's pros and cons, Tasha. You can't have it all. You know what I heard in the bag community, because there's a backpack community, the perfect bag doesn't exist. So yeah. Shout out to all my Reddit bag community members.
You spend hours in a fucking backpack community Reddit page. Oh my god.
Shout out to all my Reddit users in the backpack.
You probably have a Discord and everything too at this point.
You know what? You might be right. I need to look into that.
Oh my god.
But look at me. Look how cool this is. This is freaking wild.
Cool. This is so cool.
What you need? I got you. That was my update.
So cool.
Whoa.
Gucci,
thanks, Bonger.
Right on.
I appreciate you, Bonger. Thank you. The perfect bag doesn't exist.
Do you know what's the best part, though? I know you go through this every day, and I get you on this because Zach's like the same way. He's not as like crazy as Max sometimes, but like I deal with it too.
He would be proud of my addition.
I know he would.
Hell yeah. Thank God for the view. I currently be in the backpack community. If it wasn't for y'all. Yo,
If you guys didn't find Vivi, you guys would be going to backpack cons.
hell yeah. You ain't lying. No lies detected. We might need to start going to backpack cons. I don't even know if that exists, but yeah, we need to do that.
Probably at this point.
Backpacks are just a few sleeves short of a straight jacket. No lies detected. I resonate with that. Oh, another update. So have you heard of D23? It's like the con for Disney. Yeah? We're going to that shit.
Is that what's in New York?
That is in Anaheim. Actually, the same place as DCon, actually.
So wait, you're going to New York?
Oh, no, I'm going to New York next month, early next, like in a couple, like not this weekend, but next weekend, because we're gonna go see schools for Zach. Like,
okay,
yeah.
And then this D23 is a different.
Yeah. We're gonna go to that.
You guys, we're travelers, and yet you can't come and travel to Vancouver.
Why would we want to go to Vancouver for?
Do you want to offend a lot of other fam in the community besides me here?
Oh, maybe for Metamars, probably. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I'd go see Metamars. Fuck around and go see Metamars. I'd go see what is it, Swindler or whatever it is. There's a park called Swindler. Or something like
that. The dude chilling park.
No, Whistler.
Oh,
Swindler.
It's not even a park, it's a fucking town.
Oh, I hear all the Vancouverians. What'd you say? Vancouverites talk about Whistler, so I guess I gotta go see that. Did that tickle you, Tasha?
It tickled me, and it also tickled other people in this household. Oh my god. We could take you to a Swindler. Oh my gosh. So what other trips or what's happening at D23 anyways as you're going there for? I haven't heard any news about it.
We had such a hard time getting these damn tickets. Well, there's like a line thing. It's a queue, online queue.
Yeah.
And so me and Magic were both in it because we're going because she wants to go. Like we both wanted to go, so we're like, fuck it, let's go. And so my queue, I was like number 3,000 and something, and her queue, she was at like 20K. So we're like, oh, and these tickets are kind of hard to get. So I ended up getting in. So I called her. I'm like, do you want me to buy your ticket? And she was like, no, because I might have to put in my information, to pick up my ticket. I was like, are you sure? So I was like, yeah. So I bought mine, and she wasn't able to get hers. This was yesterday. Damn. That was like the pre-sale. So we were like, fuck it. Today we go hard. So there was a picture on Twitter. I don't know if you saw it earlier. Janie had like 3 screens in front of her, including her phone, and I had my phone. And then we were remotely connected to my computer at home from one of the iPads. So we were like, we're getting Magic this fucking ticket. Because can you imagine just me and Janie going without Magic? Like, that would be whack as hell. So we ended up getting Magic her ticket, and we are off.
Sick. I'm so glad. That'll be a fun trip for you guys for sure.
Yeah.
When is it?
Early August.
Okay.
Fun. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a fun one. You gonna watch the live stream, Tasha, or what?
I don't know, because you haven't been live streaming a lot lately. I've noticed your past couple of trips.
We need more events.
Yeah, but even the past events you've been to, you haven't really streamed.
Yeah. You're right. South by Southwest, there was really nothing to stream. We were only there for 30 minutes.
That's still 30 minutes you could have streamed if you think about it.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah.
Please forgive me for my insolence. Well, we will do better, Tasha. We will do better.
There's only room for improvement here.
Yeah. That's the story of this podcast. So I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it. There's only room for improvement.
Yeah. We're not downgrading here. No matter what. Oh, what else?
Okay.
Is there? Any other?
So, you ready?
Mm.
You ready?
For
This is why I've been excited the whole day.
what?
Tasha, come on now.
Oh, my slideshow. I was so confused. I thought you were talking about something else. I was so confused. Okay.
I hope Carmen's
slideshow.
here.
I don't know because, like I told you, O'Milly was hosting a space and Kerm was actually co-hosting with him as
Oh,
with cash
shit.
flow. So
Okay. They're gonna have to watch the rear. How do we have 50 people if O'Milly has a space open? That's crazy.
I know, right? Unless did he close it? I don't know.
Shout out to all 50 of y'all.
Shout out.
Yeah, all 50 of you guys, comment where you're from. I want to see who's in the building. Comment where you are from. I'm trying to see something. But anyway, go ahead, Todd.
I know. I was gonna say there's it shows 50 people, but we're seeing like the same like 3-4 people commenting.
Right?
Because they're just watching.
Our numbers are climbing.
Wait, unless they're watching on Twitter, right? Would it still show the Twitter views here? As like a combination, do you think?
Yeah, it would.
So then there could be a lot of people watching on Twitter that can't comment. That could be why.
Yo, Nino, I didn't know Nino was from Queens. Queens is like my second home, bro. Shout out to Northern Boulevard and 77. That's where I used to
go.
Northern Boulevard and 77, bro. That's my oof.
I like Mahalos, not Canada.
Shout out to Astoria. Mom's from Mexico. Shout out to my mom for shouting out the motherland. Let's go, Mom.
Okay. I don't know how I was so ready for this the other day and now I'm like I haven't actually looked at the slides since last week. I put this all together like so quickly last week during Mahalo's first comic space. At night I was bored and I was like, you know what, let me just whip this together. So apologies for any spelling mistakes, whatever, because I did it so quick. I think I've only updated it once since.
Okay, so let's catch the people up. So we kind of did get some news during the week about what was going on in that, but I'm gonna act like I don't know nothing about that because
let's all pretend we don't know anything about this. We don't know the final answer and everything.
To be fair, we might still be right because the Royals be doing some crazy shit just to cover up some crazy shit. We've all seen Game of Thrones, so
there is an additional slide that I didn't add, but I mean the story is still developing. Even with final answers and stuff, it's still going crazy out here. So
you see that comment?
Did we break up? I mean, we did, but then we came back together.
Yeah, we contract negotiations were all the contingencies were met, specifically on Tasha's end because she wanted a lot. But yeah, we're back. We're back, baby. We're back.
Thankfully, I got my budget more. The comments already. Okay. So, Max.
Yes.
Before the whole reveal and everything, how much of it did you actually know?
It took up like 5% of my day. And the only reason is because I get CNN alerts and like it would alert me that like the Queen's been missing for such and such long and we haven't seen her in such and such time. I was like, okay. And then I just, carry on living my life. But
you kind of heard little what do you call it, like tabloid lines type of thing.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. I dug deep. I was so like when it was like trending on Twitter, like every time I would go to the trending page, like I I had to click it. I'm like, I need to know this shit. I fell down the rabbit hole real quick on this one.
Okay.
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 Kate Spearsance. The biggest question. Where is she? Right?
Yeah.
First, let's begin.
Who is
Right?
Kate Middleton?
Who is she, right? Who is
Yes.
she?
Who is
Right?
she?
Some people might not know who she is.
Facts.
So yeah, she is a part of the royal family. She's married to William here. They have some kids, you know,
Mhm.
the next heir of the throne type of thing. You know? So the story begins Christmas, December 25th.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
Okay. So, Christmas. Kate makes her last official public appearance on Christmas Day at the family's annual church service. So, that day, we didn't know it was her last appearance,
Uh-huh.
but it was her last. You know, it was just a normal day for everyone, you know? The
Uh-huh.
royals are
Yeah.
out celebrating.
Yeah.
Nobody knew that this was the beginning of a story.
No big deal.
No big deal. Normal. Notice. This was the biggest thing.
Okay.
That she looks good and happy during this time. Nothing was off, right? It was just
Right.
another normal day. And
Just-
everybody assumed, you know, she'd be back, you know, in the new year, you know, doing their normal routine events, you know.
Just her chilling with Macaulay Culkin there on the left. Just normal, you know, every day.
That's her son. But yes.
Right.
Yes. Okay.
Yo, look at Jenny following along. Yup. Nothing was off.
Nothing was up. Yeah. Okay, so January 17th. Kensington Palace, which, by the way, is where she resides, in case you didn't know.
Oh, okay. Kensington.
Okay. They announced that Kate had abdominal surgery and that she won't return. Now, here's the thing. Even in the thing, it said, this is the official statement that was put out, and it says a planned surgery. This is the part where everybody began to lose it, you know? Because apparently it was a planned surgery, and yet there was no mention of it beforehand. You know, there was no mention before this that, you know, she would be out of her public duties for months. You know, everybody just assumed, you know, she was going to be around and about, you know, but it was planned. Yeah. They stated it was planned. So that's where, like, the conspiracies first, you know.
Why didn't they tell you this around Christmas time when she was chilling with Macaulay Culkin, you know?
Why didn't they say beforehand, you know? Yeah. Like, what's going on here? Why is there a planned surgery and nobody knew about it type of thing,
we
you
just
know?
blindside people like that. Yeah.
Yeah, if it was planned, it would have been in your calendar, you know? Maybe it would have, you know, showed up on the royal calendar, you know, being like, yo, this is happening, you know? Next. A few hours after that post, right? Buckingham Palace, which is where the king resides, in case you didn't know.
Facts.
So they released a statement that King Charles was being treated for an enlarged prostate, right? They also canceled his appearances. And this is where the theories really started to, you know, take off a little bit, because they were more, it's a smaller thing, but it was more detailed in a way, and people were like, you know, he's being more forthcoming with what's going on type of thing, like saying what he's being, you know, treated for and everything, and everybody knew that his health was kind of, you know, rocky in the beginning, so they're like, you know, things are starting to look a little sus here, you know.
I mean, he is 102, you know, so it's about that time, you know.
Facts, yeah. And that was the other thing too, was that they thought it was weird that, you know, he put out the statement and he was being open with it, and then Kate's statement, she wanted privacy, which, you know,
Yeah.
Understandable, but also too with the royal family, they don't necessarily get too much privacy because there's the royal family. Their whole job is to be out in the public eye.
Right.
So it was getting weird at a moment
Okay.
there.
So we got the prostate with the king, and then what's her thing?
Just abdominal surgery.
Abdominal. Okay. Which one is it? Okay. Keep going.
Right.
This shit's getting deep.
Right. So this is where the confusion and questions began. That she had this planned surgery that was scheduled, during the time when she was supposed to do public appearances, apparently. And everybody thought it was really weird that when she was in the hospital, she was there for 2 weeks, right? And William, her husband, only visited her once during her 2-week stay, which was weird.
This math ain't math, Natasha.
Because here's the thing, like, if your significant other was in the hospital for 2 weeks, right? Like going for surgery and recovering, you're telling me you want to go visit them like as much as you can?
Yeah. You telling me you would leave? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I think about it, like back when Iz was in the hospital when he got his ankle surgery, I was there like every day.
What I'm saying, that's like you would have to try to get me to leave, not try to get me to go.
I tried to stay. I brought my own pillow and blanket and everything. We're slumber partying it up here. But he didn't. He only visited once, and on top of that, there was no statement.
No
updates, no nothing, no get well wishes from other members of the royal family type of thing.
Let me ask you this: do you think he has a side piece?
Stop getting ahead of ourselves.
I'm getting there, Tasha. I'm getting there.
Getting ahead.
Okay. My bad. Baby steps.
Yeah, baby steps. Literally, I have 27 slides of baby steps. So, come January 29th, a few weeks later, King Charles leaves the hospital. And the thing with the royal family is they have press for everything. They have press for everything. Like when they're arriving somewhere and when they're leaving, there's always press there to, catch them going in and out of places, like wherever they're going. They're always being documented, right?
They can't even fart without somebody catching it in 4K.
Exactly. And it's just normal, and it's just a part of what they do. They love, it's just a traditional thing in the family, right? So when Charles is leaving the hospital, like there's the usual press outside waiting, and he seems very happy and excited, and he's waving, he's like engaging, doing his normal stuff. However, Kate was also discharged that same day from the hospital. Yet nobody saw her leave. She snuck out, which is sus, right? Because the thing with Kate, as you can see here, with the birth of all of her kids right after having the babies, within hours, they would step outside for the press to show off, Yeah. So she has a history of, coming out of the hospital, showing off for the press type of thing, being all happy, saying that she's okay, type of thing. So It's very weird that when she's leaving the hospital, she doesn't do the same thing by coming out to the press, saying like, I'm here, I'm okay type of thing, right? Whereas Charles has no problem doing it the same time,
Yeah. Like protocol's not being followed. Someone's not doing their
job.
Yeah. Right.
Some weird shit's happening here. Okay. February 5th. Buckingham Palace releases another statement, an update, that King Charles has cancer and he is undergoing his treatment. He will continue working. He's been working since, but he's been working at home. He canceled going out for a while there for public appearances while he did his treatment. But, it was unfortunate news, sad news, of course. But he put out the statement, very in-depth, talking about it, explaining. Now, notice in the thing at the bottom, it says that he chose to share his diagnosis to prevent speculation,
Mm.
So they knew that there was speculation building around the royal family and all the health issues, right? So
Mhm.
he put it out and he was open with everyone because he didn't want people, speculating.
Right.
He wanted to be open and honest. Now, what about Kate? That's the
Somebody
thing,
didn't. Somebody in that family didn't get the memo though. You
right?
know.
Mm-hmm. This
All
is where
right.
it just keeps building for weeks. We're all like, where is she? What's going on? While the king is out here being open and honest, still showing up. Things are looking weird out here. February 27th, some time goes by. This is where it gets a little weird. So, William, her husband, obviously, his godfather is King Constantine of Greece. And around this time, unfortunately, he passed away. And William was supposed to go, right? And William was supposed to go to the funeral, but last minute, he pulled out of it. And he claimed it was for personal reasons, which then everybody instantly was like, it's Kate related. It has to be, right? Like why else would he pull out of going to his own godfather's funeral?
Word.
Right?
Word.
Well, it
And
has
just
to be something.
out of show of respect, somebody that you
Mhm.
admire, it has to be
Yeah.
something very massive in your life
Yeah.
going on to not go show respect to somebody that you admire that's in your life. So
Exactly.
okay.
And the craziest thing too is because his father was not doing public outings, that meant that the queen Camilla had to take place of the head of family, which is not a common thing, right? She's
Oh,
not
so
typically the
so
one
the
showing.
dad didn't go either. My bad for interrupting.
Yeah, because he said that he wasn't doing public appearances, right?
Okay.
So he
Okay.
didn't go because he was going undergoing his treatments.
Mm-hmm.
And William was supposed to go in position for the royal family.
Okay, gotcha.
So he pulled out last minute, which kind of looks a little bad on the royal family when can't show up. It's just a little weird, a little sus.
Yeah. I'm following. Oh, this one's okay. We got a lot going on here.
We got a lot going on here. So the public reaction. This is when things really took off. All the theory. This is when I was on Twitter loving this shit because the stories and everything. Okay, first of all, this was around the time when that Willy Wonka experience thing was going on. So this was the first meme I saw was her this shit. That instantly was like, wait, what's going on with Kate? That's when I first was like, oh, there's a lot going on here. Just a lot of fun stories, that Kate's going to the palace after getting a BBL, all of these fun stories, that she's recovering from donating a kidney type of thing. This is when the rumors and the conspiracies really started to take off, and it started to trend #where's Kate. So speculation was on a high here.
Stop. So okay. So at this point, what was your speculation? Where did you think?
Dude, I had no idea because I kept falling down all the rabbit holes of all these ideas and stuff, and I had no idea because at first I'm like, yeah, where is she? It's uncommon for her to not be out because she's always been so out in public and everything.
Yeah.
And it just it was weird. I had no idea. There was rumors also around her health because obviously we knew that she was in the hospital for surgery. So I was like, she must be recovering. The BBL one really got me good at the time because I'm like, damn, I don't know. I honestly, that's the thing. I really had no idea. I was like, whatever it was, I knew it had to have been big because it's not normal for her to be out of the public eye, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, it has to be something big and weird going on. Yeah, I honestly had no idea. To be honest, I never thought of cancer or anything like that. So I don't know. I thought it was just something
You thought he got caught cheating, didn't you?
No. Like I thought it was just like kidney stones or something, you know, like a minor like health random thing that popped up type of thing, you know, where it's like
Yeah.
all of a sudden like she just needs like a little like thing. There like I saw so many. One of my favorite theories was that she got bangs and she's just hiding from the public until they grew out. You know, like it's just like there were so many wild funny ones, so like I didn't really have time to think of my own idea. I was just loving reading all of the theories out there because it it was endless. Any
Okay,
thoughts?
carry on.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, carry on. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm here
Also,
for it.
I'm not reading the comments of what everybody's saying, so I don't know. I can't see.
So, dude, Kate was missing for a long time, and
She was missing for months.
Yeah, and people were just trying to figure out where she was at, and people thought she was getting a BBL. People thought she was at the Wonka thing. She could have been anywhere, bro. She could have been in Discord with us, chilling, playing games.
Possibly. We don't know. Okay, so next, February 29th, days after the internet speculation, the palace didn't release a statement, but they pushed their original statement. So this is where it was weird because with Charles, they obviously had the first statement that he went in for treatment, and then after he got home, they put out a new statement with explanation, right? So she had her original statement, and when she went home, there was no update. All they did was they pushed the same thing, so they like basically resubmitted the same thing and said that she was doing well. That was the only update, was it doing well. But yeah, it was weird.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know if I'm getting ahead of myself, but I think I heard, if this is in your slideshow, just end it so we can get there. But wasn't there like things of people like photoshopping her and her kids and stuff? Wasn't
so?
Okay,
yeah,
so yeah,
so
okay. So we're not there yet.
So it was just funny because in the height of all the internet speculation, like there were so many rumors and theories and stuff going on, and even King Charles himself put in his statement he didn't want like theories about this. He didn't want the speculation. He just wanted to be open and honest. So while everybody was speculating about Kate's whereabouts and what was going on, we thought maybe she'd want the same thing, like let's end these rumors, let's just be open and honest what's happening. No, they didn't do that. So they kind of like fed into the theories,
Fueled the fire.
Right? So that's where I was getting a little like they're really hiding it. March 4th. This is where it's getting good.
Getting juicy. Let's go.
So Kate Middleton, there was a TMZ published the first photo of her leaving the castle with her mom. So the thing with this is the British press didn't share the image because of her need for privacy, but the photo, obviously, because TMZ was the one that posted it, so it's spread worldwide. And people still were like, there's still something up here, like something is fishy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Is that even her though?
So if I can do this, I added video into some of these. So I clipped some news reports. So I hope can you hear it?
No.
You can't hear it?
What?
You can't hear it?
No.
How do I do it then? If I put my mic up to my computer, maybe?
Let's see. No.
Oh, that ruins everything because I have even like video proof and everything of shit.
So you just, because we can't hear her, you just say what she's saying. Just repeat after her.
I'm not capable of doing that.
Or just summarize what she's saying.
Here, let me see if I can. if I can go like this, maybe. If I send it to you, and then you can open it. How's that?
Yeah, I can try. Yeah.
Because apparently, why does it not work for me?
What are you
It's
sending it to me in?
A text. iMessage.
Biggest Bro said instead of sharing full screen, share window and the sound will work.
It is sharing window, is it not?
Me no.
I have it as share screen. Are you saying I should do a share slides?
It's the first.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Okay. Let me see. Share.
That's so weird. Why does it always do this for me? And yet it works for you all the time.
Because I'm awesome.
Clearly.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Tell me if it works.
Photo of Princess Kate's.
Yep.
All right.
It's her surgery. We showed it to you yesterday. She was in the car riding with her mother. And though that photo may seem innocuous to we Americans, in Great Britain, it has caused a huge row.
We're learning new information about that photo of Kate Middleton.
That is not her.
It was taken at 9 a.m. near Windsor Castle on her way home from dropping her kids off at school. Kate is wearing sunglasses in the passenger seat. Her mother, Carol, is driving. Photo is turning into a major controversy.
They were unauthorized paparazzi photographs. I'm getting the sense that Kensington Palace is quite upset that the princess's privacy was invaded.
The photograph is being seen all around the world, everywhere except in the UK. But at least it puts to rest all those conspiracy theories about the state of Kate's health.
We're all glad to hear that she's capable of being out and about. She seemed to look well in these, so it puts a lot of people's minds at ease.
When Kate will resume her schedule remains unclear. The palace is saying after Easter, but the UK Ministry of Defense says her first public appearance won't be until June 8th. That's when she'll attend the Tripping the Colour ceremony, which celebrates the King's birthday.
Okay. So you see, like, there was just lots of news, a lot of speculation. Some people were like, great, she's out. We see her finally. But most people were not settled. Most people were like, this is still sus. This is not her, So
why would they go through so much measures to like why would they allow uncertainty in the air about even whatever it was? Why didn't they just like, this is what's happening?
Why wouldn't they just be open and honest like the king did, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I know, right? It was so weird. So that's where
that's not Kate.
That's not Kate. Yeah. So this is where people, after that photo, everybody was like, yeah, that ain't her. And the biggest theory that I saw was that it was her sister, which they very much do look alike type of thing. So everybody assumed that it was just her sister and her mom leaving the castle after visiting her. Makes sense,
Yeah.
Most people just thought it was a body double type of thing. There was even, this is when the AI generated theories started to come into play with everything. So, people saw this photo and they're like, this ain't it, Some people were like, this is her. We're happy to see her. That was like 5%. 95% of the world was like, this is sus. Something's going on here. Like they're acting something out for us, trying to make us believe it's her, No. So
no. I'm not falling for it. I don't even follow this. Not even me. Like, that is not her at all. That's like, Katrina. It ain't great.
Katrina. So March 10th. This is where.
That's my mom's birthday. Shout out, mom.
Shout out, mom. So on their Instagram, their social media for Mother's Day in the UK. This is what you were saying, okay?
Yes.
So William and Kate, this is their social media, right? That they have like the control over. They posted this photo, right? For Mother's Day. At first, like, everybody was good with it. you know, we're like, wow, like they're posting it. Everybody thought like, oh, like Kate's doing good. You know, here's a photo of her. You know, the conspiracies and rumors, you know, kind of were put on hold for a second because like we thought, oh, wow, she's doing good. You know, everything is great.
But wait,
but then people started to look at this photo a lot closer, and not even a day later, they had to do a kill order in the press for it, which is something that doesn't get done often, right? And the reason why the press had to kill this photo was because the source image, which is from William and Kate themselves, had manipulated and edited the photo.
Crucial.
Mm-hmm. That's where this shit's. So the Mother's Day photo, right? There were so many things. So many. Here there were 16 issues. There was more than that, to be honest. One major thing, you know, can you see like the line here?
Yeah.
So most people assumed that they took her photo from a cover of the Vogue magazine and they put it on and they tried to blend it. You know what I mean?
Why go through all this shit? Like for what? Just don't put a photo and that's it, right?
Like this is where it gets weird, right? There's so many. Like this was the clearest one. The second I saw this, I'm like, yeah, this is photoshopped. Like look at her sleeve, how it just like disappears. Like
Stop lying like you knew immediately without them telling you that it was
no,
Photoshop.
like as soon as I saw the first, like as soon as I saw this trending with it, I'm like, yeah, that's fucking Photoshop. Even I know that. Like, 'cause is Photoshops all the time in the house? Like I can see him like edit photos, so like I've seen it done before, but like at first I didn't see or notice necessarily this one right away. But I noticed this one first. And then that's when I was like, oh, like what other parts are there? And I Googled it. And then that's when I started to find like these, like all the things that are weird about the photo. I'm like, wow, this is getting really weird, right? And because of this, as soon as this was public knowledge, the theories took off again. It took like exponentially. People were like, damn, like this is huge, right?
It's not really happening now.
Things are really happening. Like it's really sus. The added note too with this, which will come back later, as you mentioned before, that her ring was missing, which I will add to that. She does typically do a lot of public outings without it, but most of the time when she does things without it, they always make a big deal of it. And this has been just a thing since like the day she got married type of thing. Like, you know, there's some events she doesn't wear it, but there's always like some story about it, like, oh my gosh, she's not wearing a ring this time, you know? So like that was just an additional add-on to like all of the controversy.
Yeah.
So March 11th, the next day.
Juicy.
Right? On their Instagram story, they posted this update. How Kate basically said that she was sorry about the photo being edited and that she was just experimenting with the Photoshop.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You're the Princess of Wales. That's what she's called, right? Princess of Wales, right? Because out of all your duties as part of the royal family, you got time to experiment with fucking Photoshop.
Yep. She said like many
you don't have
photos.
nobody to do it for you, right?
Right? This is where like this is why people were like, what the fuck's going on? Weird things are happening here, right? Yeah. Like we're all like, what's going on here? Okay. So with this whole thing in general, with, you know, this is when people were like, you know, the credibility now of the royal family is like getting weird. Yeah. Like this is getting weird, you know?
Yeah.
So the next day,
The next day. Damn, Tasha. Let's go.
another paparazzi photo. More theories on Photoshop. Can you tell me what, like, from you? I'm just curious to see, because it took me a minute to understand where the Photoshop theories came from in this one. Can you tell me what you think is photoshopped in this photo?
Maybe the reflections? I don't know.
Any other ideas before I tell you? Just
The car, maybe the car lines. Like the windows aren't adding up, but I don't know if that's just the car being crooked, which I doubt it would be because they have like the most perfect of cars. But yeah,
okay.
that's all
Okay.
I'm thinking. You
Okay.
see where the lines meet on the right, where the black and the blue meet? Like that's not
You're
lined up
talking
at
here?
all. Yeah.
Okay. Let me tell you what's the actual theory. You see the brick here,
Yeah.
and you see the brick above.
Yeah, they don't match.
They don't match.
But that can be like a perspective thing. Like what if the
I know, but this was the main reason. Was the brick not matching was the reason why people thought it was photoshopped.
Okay.
It took
Okay.
me forever to realize what they were meaning, but as you look closer, like it does kind of look weird. Like when you look at the brick, because you can see like how like the building is like turned like angled here. Like you can see a thing. It's probably like a, what do you call it? A handle thing when you go up steps. Like it
Yeah,
has
or
distance, whereas this is like forward, you know?
but
It is weird, but it could be perspective. Like I can imagine it, like the stairs and the brick. It's just it does look weird. And I will
why is this photo of interest though? Like nothing's wrong with him. He's out and about like normal.
well, also too, it is William, but you can see there's somebody in the car with him, right?
Oh, the side piece.
Well, here's the thing. So you can only see, if you look closer, you can only see the side profile, like a hardcore side profile of someone, which obviously looks like female. And this was actually, I remember I watched the video, I didn't add it, but there was a clip of the guy that took the photo, like the paparazzi, and the cars obviously are driving fast, and they're tinted windows. So when he took the photo, like they couldn't actually see who was in the cars when they passed. So he took the photo like really quick. And at first he said he didn't even see her there. He thought it was just him. And he was so lucky to get the photo to begin with because of the glare and stuff with the tint. It would have been like difficult to get such a clear, good photo, right? So it was just by chance that he got such a good, clear photo of him with somebody there, right?
Yeah.
So
it gets juicier and juicier, babe. Something's not adding up here. The math ain't mathing. Come in the frame.
I just thought for a second, oh my God, I get to see the Tasha and Max show live.
Mhm.
Why am I in the kitchen? I'm just gonna be here to the side.
She's watching it in the kitchen when we're like right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so this is where the affair rumors really took off.
Oh.
So the theories began to swirl. So Rose has been linked to this rumor theory since 2019. It's been years, right? Kate and Rose used to be close. They had a falling out many years ago, but there's been a lot of theories for years now that William is having an affair with Rose. She's not a part of the royal family, but she's like in the like royal circle, inner circle, right? So everybody instantly thought that it was Rose in the car. And
do you think
Kate.
she's pretty, Tasha?
Yeah, like she's nice. They do look similar.
I mean, they basically look like twins, but she's cute.
Right. Like,
she's all right.
I feel like Rose looks more like Kate than her own sister.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, my theory is like I'm obviously I'm never ever gonna cheat on Janie, like right. But like if anybody were to ever cheat, you gotta cheat way up. If you're gonna like risk
Way
your
up.
life, if you're gonna risk your life, you know,
Your life.
your family,
Mm-hmm.
you better.
Right.
I'm not seeing it here, but okay. Do you think Prince Harry or Prince which one?
William.
Do you think Prince William? Okay. You know,
This is
do what you got to
William.
do.
Yeah. So this has been like an ongoing theory in general about the affair between the two of them for a long time. And I believe that there's like no public statement from like William declining anything, right? So like it is sus. Like the whole thing is sus in general. Like that, this whole thing is a whole other slide on its own, you know, type of thing. Like that has its own history, but it was brought back into the whole Kate theory now.
Yo, episode 2, we need to revisit those slides.
Yeah, an
That
episode
thing's
2.
juicy.
Just. Okay, so oh god, a quick recap now because we've gone far.
Oh,
We've
you
gone
gotta
really
send it
far.
to me?
Oh yes. I gotta open it. Oh wait, I have to click on. Damn it. I hate it. Every time I still fucking. You saw that fucking bitch ass.
Yo, shout out to all 84 people that are in here. I know y'all are here for the juice, just like I am.
for the tea.
Uh,
So much tea. So
let
much
me pull
tea.
this up.
Okay. Also too, yeah, the media is full of the conspiracy theories. They're spiraling around. Things are like really hot, really, really crazy at this point. Like it's making like news media across the world, and now celebrities have been like jumping onto the bandwagon. Like I said here, like I showed like Kim Kardashian. We all know who she is. She posted like photos as she usually does, and she titled it "On My Way to Find Kate." You know, like yeah. So there's just so many theories and stuff going on. So you can play the video. We can see more celebrities and stuff.
Gooch thinks it was Carol Baskins.
Don't jump ahead.
Hold on, start from the beginning.
There was a non-zero chance she died 18 months ago. Might be weekend at Bernie's in this situation.
Ladies, hello! How are you today?
So you see her with a copy of the day's newspaper.
I didn't even know or care about Kate Middleton's leave of absence, but then you release a photo so edited they have to issue a kill order? Well, now I'm all in.
Mm-hmm.
That Kate was the one who edited the picture.
Is she getting a BBL? Is she divorcing William? Is she gone girling him?
Oh my god. Do you think she's gone girling
She
it?
did, and my TikTok was saying so.
TikTok is always
I
right.
think so.
New theories of divorce, the palace insisting they will not release the original unedited photo. Questions about Kate's whereabouts even made it into the White House press briefing.
Do you know if he's worried about her?
I have not spoken to the president about this.
And remember this paparazzi pic of Kate on Monday leaving Windsor with William? Conspiracy theorists thought it was doctored based on the different colored bricks. The photographer told ET, "We don't change our photos in Photoshop other than adjusting the light levels if necessary. Car shots are unpredictable at the best of times, and with some reflection on the glass, it can be difficult."
I truly believe, with every fiber of my being, that she's on The Masked Singer. Convince me otherwise.
Jenny McCarthy weighed in saying, "I am definitely going with that guest next week." But is the firm spiraling out of control?
Yes, it does look vulnerable at the moment. We've got a king in his 70s with cancer. We've got a Princess of Wales who's been out of action since early January. The royal family needs to be authentic. It needs to be relatable. And if you lose that connection, then I think the royal family could be in real trouble.
Spicy.
Spicy, right? Things are hot and crazy, and you know theories were going wild. This is what I mean. Like, it was so hard to like come up with my own theory because like
Hell
everything was just like, whoa, every day there was something new added to the drama. So I'm like, I don't know what to think here. You know,
Could have been anything.
Could be anything, right? Okay, so March 18th.
That's my dad's birthday. Shout out, Dad. Let's go.
Shout out, Dad. I was gonna say, yeah, I think there was a second video.
Oh, send it.
I think there's only one more after this for videos because I didn't add too many. But so March 18th, this is actually last week, I think during our podcast, or I think the day before, I can't remember. But this video surfaced of William and Kate walking around a farmer's market.
I think you sent me the same video.
Did I? Oh shit, I did. My bad. Why does it do that? Okay, good. You got that. Oof. You had me worried there for a second. So, this video comes out and everybody instantly was like, this is not her. Like, this like it was like a, I'm not gonna say 50-50. I'm gonna say it was like more like a 10-90. So 10% were like, wow, like she's out and about, she's good. Like this is like our first real like appearance of her type of thing. Everybody got so excited, you know, like some news like this one says like great to see you again type of thing, you know, everybody is excited. But then a majority of the world was like, you know, this ain't Kate. Like they were zooming in on the face and like this is like looking a little AI to me, you know, like this is like looking a little weird, you know. And the weirdest part about this whole video that I will say about the situation is that this is the only footage, like video. There was no photos from this like outing. The only thing that they got from this whole outing essentially of William and Kate, which is weird because if they're in a busy area like a farmer's market walking around together and in the height of all these theories and like drama and stuff, you're telling me that there weren't people around that would sneak a photo, take other videos from different angles, you know, like this is the only footage from this whole outing.
That don't make no damn sense.
Weird. It's weird. So you can play it.
All right.
The first video of Princess Kate in more than 2 months isn't quieting the wild conspiracy theories about her health. Video obtained by the Sun newspaper shows Kate with Prince William shopping at a farmer's market near Windsor Castle, where food from the royal farms are sold to the public. Kate looks upbeat and is carrying a shopping bag, a possible sign she's recovering well from her abdominal surgery. The 40-year-old neighbor who shot the brief clip is assuring everyone it's the real deal. I just wanted to share the footage with my family and show just how normal they were. They looked happy and relaxed, he says. But the conspiracy theories won't go away. On social media, comments like, that's not Kate Middleton, and this, it's a body double. TV personality Andy Cohen posted, that ain't Kate. Even Kim Kardashian joined in, posting this image with the caption, on my way to find Kate. I spoke with CBS 4 correspondent Rami Inocencio in London.
Some people are saying, listen, this is final proof. Put to rest the rumors that Kate's health has been in trouble. But then the other people who it appears that nothing short of Kate coming out publicly in front of microphones and in front of the television screen to say, hey, I'm well and I'm healthy. And unless that happens, they won't be convinced that she's okay.
Meanwhile, with the royal family under siege over Kate's long absence, a member of the British aristocracy is coming forward to publicly refute widespread gossip that she was having an affair with Prince William. Rumors are completely false, say lawyers for 40-year-old Murray. The whispers resurfaced after Stephen Colbert riffed about Princess Kate's notorious doctored photo in which she wasn't wearing a wedding ring.
Oh no, my heart goes out to poor Kate.
Crazy.
Well, let's dish the hot goss. I am ready to spill the tea.
Dang.
Right? So like I'm telling you, this got so big, so crazy, so quickly. It was fun.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Poor girl. If she that other girl, like if she really had nothing to do with like an affair or anything, and her name is being thrown around like that, that's gotta be tough too.
Right? And
Like,
the thing is, like, she's married with kids.
dang.
Yeah.
Imagine like what her kids are hearing at school and shit.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for her, and I hope that's the case. But for the sake of the content on this show, dang, that shit is juicy.
The content down. Gossip. Right. So let's come on. So yes, more fuel to the theories as we just saw. So a lot of people pointed out all the problems with that video, obviously. So my favorite one was the height thing. I kept seeing this photo on Twitter so much of like how Kate's eyesight is actually like this height, whereas in the photo in the video it's like this, you know, like that shit had me laughing. There were lots of like, you know, zooming in on it, like this is where the AI thing came into play. Like people were assuming like this video is AI because like look at how clear her face is, but then look at how it like fades, you know, it softens. Like it's weird, it's sus, right? And like this is Kate. This is also where some affair rumors were because they were saying that it was Rose. It's just the whole thing is a little fishy, you know.
One thing that I'm learning throughout this whole PowerPoint and this whole ordeal is that people really got time out here. Like, people got time.
There was so much time. Like these, like I didn't expect it because like I've heard rumors before. Like back, well, this also can go really deep with Meghan and Harry, but like even back then with all the drama with them, like it never really got this wild, this crazy, this like trending so fast type of thing, right?
Yeah.
So like when I started hearing about all these and like really digging deep, I'm like, damn, this shit's developing fast and it's getting crazy each day. Like it's a whole other thing on its own. What were you gonna say?
No, that's it. I'm waiting for the next slide.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say something.
I'm invested.
Right? March 20th. So this was last week. This is the only one that I had to update really. So it was reported that an employee at the hospital that she was being treated at during her surgery, they tried to get her medical records, and it was confirmed that there's like now an investigation going on about it. But still to this point, we didn't know what was going on like with her. But it was weird because, you know, people are trying to get her record to out like what's happening, what's really happening. So like people were that desperate to find out, you know, the news and everything.
Yeah, people were willing to like break the law and shit to get to the bottom of it. I'll go to jail for this shit.
Right? Like that's where it was crazy. It was like literally coming to like criminal activity to find her whereabouts, you know? And yeah, like and if it's actually true, which like the investigation is still going on right now, but like it's gonna be a huge violation regardless for like her privacy and also like the law. Like, you know, it's just it's crazy that some people are like doing that. Yeah. But for the tea, how far is too far, you know?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because if you I mean, thinking like maliciously, like you could sell that for I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Like unimaginable amount of money. You know, is it worth whatever time you're gonna do in jail? Yeah.
Could have retired in jail, exactly. So see, I added this slide before, you know.
Yeah.
We found out. So I was hoping to have a genuine, actual thought theories with you on this one. But aside of knowing the truth, like what do you think about everything up until this point?
Well, I will say this. before we even start talking shit or whatever, like truly, I do hope for her recovery and that everything goes well and that she's all right. Before
She's alive.
and that and that she is a mother, all whatever, all that good stuff. So now to the talking shit portion. I initially I just thought she had a side piece, and like that doctored photo, I thought or he had a side piece. And I just thought that doctored photo was like one of those like obligation type deals to keep up the name of the family and keep everything, as it should be while they're going through their backstage issues and problems trying to figure that out. That's what I thought it was. Like
a lot of people said the same thing, and they were comparing it to Charles and Diana's situation.
Did you know that when well, you didn't know, but I'm about to tell you. When I went to France, when we were going to the Louvre, the cab driver that was driving us there, he was like, we're about to drive over the tunnel where the Princess Diana accident happened. So we actually went, like, we were in that little area. I was like, oh, interesting. Yeah. So we got to see that area. But back to the thing, what was going on? I didn't really I was little when that happened. What were the circumstances of their marriage, or he had a side piece, or what was going on with him?
Yeah, like he did, and then they went through like obviously a very public divorce type of thing. It got like really messy or whatever, and she just wanted to like live normal essentially for like her and her boys, right? Like she knew that William is gonna be like the next heir type of thing. So she knew that he was being like primed and prepped from the royal family to take over the role, whereas she knew that also Harry, he was like next after him, but like she wanted to give him like more of a normal life too. So like she tried to step back and step away from the eye of the public, but obviously like after the divorce, like people were like running and chasing after her in the streets. Like people were like doubling down harder on her, essentially. Like they were tracking her everywhere, and it just got so crazy to the point where like unfortunately, her life was lost in that tragedy. And it was just
and that it's pretty well known that was like an attack, right? Like that wasn't an accident type deal.
Oh yeah.
But we never got to the bottom of what really happened, right? It's just
not necessarily. Like I've never personally dug really deep into like the theories and everything about that, but yeah, I don't think there's any like actual concrete like this is what happened. Yeah.
Would you rather find out who killed Princess Diana or who killed Tupac?
When you mentioning Tupac, all I can think about is all the fucking Diddy shit happening.
Yo, you want to do that next week?
I was just gonna say, I think I need more time than a week. I think I need more time than a week to put that shit together. But like,
I'll follow that shit. We can talk about that next week for the Diddy saga.
Not next week, dude. I need more time because I really need to dig into that because I don't know half of it. But bro, the 50 Cent yesterday had me fucking rolling with some of his shit. But yeah, no, both maybe. I don't know. I'm leaning more towards the Tupac side right now just because of all this Diddy shit happening. But but yeah, no, there's a lot. There's a lot there to unpack, but it's just in general, like all of these tragedies that happen to like celebrities and like public figures, it's crazy because like you never really know the actual truth.
Yeah.
Like Diddy doing
and when you have endless money and endless power, like how far can you get with shit before it's just it's very fascinating to see the stories of people with power who do like malicious things, to see what they're willing to do and who they're willing to
sacrifice.
Yes, that's a great word, to make sure that they're okay. And man, that's a whole other interesting type of evil that
right.
that I hope never corrupts me, or anybody that I know, because that's crazy.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Also, have you seen Quiet on the Set?
Yes.
That shit is crazy too. We gotta Yeah, I don't know that I don't necessarily
So
want to
much.
talk about that on the pod because I don't know, it might be uncomfortable, but
Yeah,
that
yeah, we can do a space about it or something for sure.
yeah, that's
Maybe,
that
but
that's some sad shit too, man.
that's some yeah, no, crazy. It's funny because like I followed Alexa Nichols. She was the actress in Zoe 101. I followed her a long time ago on like social media and stuff, and she does a lot of like lives lately too, especially around like the documentary coming out, and like it's just so nice to like it's not nice essentially. Like the whole situation is sad, but it's like I'm glad to see like there's a lot of really brave survivors out there from the Nickelodeon that are like willing to put themselves out there and like express and tell their side of the stories and really like make it public and push for it, for the knowledge and for like change to be done.
Yeah,
So,
totally. That's some very, very brave shit. And you never
yeah.
know that how that can I don't know if the word is like encourage other people to be that have been affected as well, to be like, you're not alone, you know, it's okay,
Yeah.
and you know, stuff. So yeah, I mean,
Well, since the Quiet on Set documentary has released, there's been quite a few other child stars of the Nickelodeon department essentially that have come out with their side or have like expressed their support and to confirm that they also went through similar things, like even as far back as like oh god, I can't remember the show name, but it came out in like 91 of Nickelodeon, and like they didn't obviously have the same like terrible experience, but they saw the beginnings of what would lead to worse things, and it's like
and
it's crazy.
see, if enough people start talking and all the stories are matching up, like this
Exactly.
precedent for like these people to go to jail or for justice to be served, whatever that may look like, you know.
It's so wild to me, the whole Brian Peck situation, that he went to court with Drake for what he did, and there was proof and everything, and he only had 16 months.
When they said that, me and Jenny said, "What?"
And on top of that, like he was charged, went to jail for CP, well, it wasn't CP, it was SA. After he got released, Disney hired him
Again,
with him being an offender.
people get locked up longer than that for like weed.
Yeah,
Shit, like
that's what blew my mind. I was thinking, how does this guy get hired to go back into like a children's show when he just got out of jail for SAing a child?
and then the notes that people like were writing for him that had his back, I was like, yo, like he would
That
never
list, the list hasn't come out completely because it was like 40 to 50 people or whatever, but like when it does, pray to those people, because like how can you defend?
Yeah,
You guys know what broke my heart. Sorry, I had to.
It's okay.
No, I'm okay. I'm still in the back listening. But what broke my soul was when Drake said, "I'll never forget your faces." Like those people that were in the court defending this man, I will forever remember your face. I was like, ooh, can you imagine being that person now, knowing, man, my sorry ass was sitting in that court defending this man, and he knows, like Drake knows who I am. Oh, that's so heartbreaking.
Insane. Like that whole this whole situation on its own is a whole can of worms. Jesus, like I'm so angry. So many people. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can't believe they let that shit go on for as long as they did. But reeling it back in, going back to Kate. So
wait. What did you think? What were you? What did you think?
What did you think?
Me?
Yeah.
I still think.
Okay.
I still think that I don't believe that video that just came out. It just doesn't. It looks so.
Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet.
Like that. It just looks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think something more is going on with her, or they did something to her, and she's in a coma or something.
You think she got?
I think. I don't. Again, we're speaking about a mom and someone's daughter. Like I don't take that lightly, but I think something happened. And I mean, and we kind of all saw it with Princess Diana, you know, like you don't know what these people are capable of. I'm scared of sharing my opinion. The royal people might be at our door right now.
The royal people.
Come at me. I'm ready. Yeah. No.
And that gives like more precedent to even doubt them more that they would do something to her because they did something to Princess Diana, you know? Like, why wouldn't we think?
Oh, it's not even just like Diana. Most recently, Meghan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's not even like in the past from like the 90s type of thing. It's happening in the past 10 years. You know?
Yeah.
They're doing such shit all the time. I feel like ever since the Queen has passed, though, like they've gotten really reckless. You know, they've gotten
like,
real.
They just not giving a shit. Just like whatever.
Everything got a little crazy. They can't keep things in order anymore.
I have a question. There's 2 brothers, right? Not 3.
There's 2.
Okay, so the younger brother renounced his whatever. Like he doesn't want to be.
Yeah, so Harry's married to Meghan, right? They have 2 kids. That's a whole other slide on its own with their situation too. But they gave up their title. They stepped back from royal things. Like they're not present. They still do I think they've done like a few little events and stuff since like they left, but they basically have stepped away. They live in like LA, I believe, you know, like they're kind of trying to step away and live their own life, but they still have the connection, obviously.
So my question is, once the father dies, then the older son will get the crown, right? Okay, what happens when he dies? His son?
Yeah, it goes down to his
because he has kids. He has kids.
Yeah, he has kids. So they're next in line. And then I believe after the kids, then Harry would step in.
Okay, but see,
unless the kids have kids, then it continues. You know,
he doesn't want it. So like,
he doesn't want it. Plus, like he doesn't want it. Plus, I don't think Harry will get it regardless, because like you know, he has like William, and then he has 3 kids, and then by the time those kids are like, because they're growing up quite fast, right? So eventually they'll probably end up having their own kids. So Harry will move further down the line.
Who do you think like if the crown was vacant and like England needed a leader, do you think Tails or Falcon would be fit to serve?
Falcon.
Because that would be 2 very different styles of ruling.
I could see Tails being like, off with all their heads.
Off with all of their heads.
Yeah, I feel like Tails will just Tails. I love Tails, but man, yeah, you be going crazy out here.
Like, you might do the same too.
Yo, Falcon might be just as crazy with all the horror shit that he watches and shit.
They both, like, let's be honest, they both would be crazy. They will definitely shake things up for sure. But I feel like Falcon would bring a lot of fun with it too. You know, like I'm just thinking about all, like he's so good with his videos and stuff. Like I just think he would bring like a fun thing into it and like really liven it up. I mean, he'll bring that brightness, whereas like Tails will be like, oh, let's lean darker, you know.
But Tails will give us more juicy content with his actions in the Royal Crown.
You know what? Why do we have to choose between them? Why can't we just let them both like co-lead? You know?
Oh, like on Spaces, like co-hosts. You're right.
Yeah, they can both lead together. I feel like that'll be an equal balance. Then they won't be overwhelmed, you know, because one can like take charge for the day, the other one can be on the verse, you know. Then they can switch the roles because you know
it can't.
There's too much to do.
There has to be checks and balances, so it has to be 3 of them. It'd be Falcon, Tails, and Mane. Yeah, there we go.
We got this all figured out.
And there's 3 co-host spots. I mean, there's Spaces host and then 2
Have
co-hosts,
we
right?
ever seen all 3 of them host a space together before?
I
Like, I
don't know.
know
We need to
Mains and
make
Tails has for sure, but I don't remember Falcon ever being up at the same
we need to
time.
make that happen just for like the culture, you know? One
Mhm,
time.
right?
For the one time.
One
Oh,
time.
what did I just do?
Right.
Alright.
Okay.
With that being said, Tasha, bring us on now.
Okay, bring us back.
We got some movies to watch over here.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so what? I don't even remember the rest of my slides. Okay, yeah. So last week she did post her statement. So this is the first public statement that Kate put out explaining her health and where she's been the past few months and everything, which like we have been saying this whole time, you know, like our hearts do go out to her and her family. Cancer is definitely not an easy thing to deal with, and we hope for a quick recovery and everything and good health and, you know, easy slides. But for the tea aspect, this shit was fake. This shit was AI. I didn't get a chance to update it, so this is basically the final slide of the slideshow. But like the theories, she put out this statement, and you know it is a serious, sad statement. But the theories did not stop here. Like even with her coming out saying like you know I have cancer type thing, people were like, hell no! Like there's still sus things about this video, and I have, dude, like. The AI claims of people like the bench, I don't know, I didn't add it, but the bench theory was wild to me. So like, oh, I guess I don't know if you want to watch the whole thing.
I sure do.
Okay.
Send it.
It is a 2-minute.
We are in so deep.
We might as well, right?
Yes.
I think yes, it's the right one. Thank God.
Let me see.
Take this opportunity to say thank you.
Opportunity. 1 second. All right, let's go.
I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you personally for all the wonderful messages of support and for your understanding whilst I've been recovering from surgery.
That shit's real.
It has been an incredibly tough couple of months for our entire family, but I've had a fantastic medical team who have taken great care of me, for which I'm so grateful. In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time, it was thought that my condition was non-cancerous. The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present. My medical team therefore advised that I should undergo a course of preventative chemotherapy, and I'm now in the early stages of that treatment. This, of course, came as a huge shock, and William and I have been doing everything we can to process and manage this privately for the sake of our young family. As you can imagine, this has taken time. It has taken me time to recover from major surgery in order to start my treatment. But most importantly, it has taken us time to explain everything to George, Charlotte, and Louis in a way that's appropriate for them and to reassure them that I'm going to be okay. As I've said to them, I am well and getting stronger every day by focusing on the things that will help me heal in my mind, body, and spirits. Having William by my side is a great source of comfort and reassurance too, as is the love, support, and kindness that has been shown by so many of you. It means so much to us both. We hope that you'll understand that as a family, we now need some time, space, and privacy while I complete my treatment. My work has always brought me a deep sense of joy, and I look forward to being back when I'm able. But for now, I must focus on making a full recovery. At this time, I'm also thinking of all those whose lives have been affected by cancer. For everyone facing this disease, in whatever form, please do not lose faith or hope. You are not alone.
Okay.
Wow.
Right.
I mean, kind of
Power.
sad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really hope she's okay. 'Cause, like, that's somebody's mom, you know. Like,
Yes.
that's
Mhm.
for anybody going through cancer. That shit sucks, and yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah. Our hearts are going out to all those affected. But yeah, this was basically the final slide because I figured this was the end of the story, but it's crazy that people are still pulling out the
Yeah.
conspiracies with this. So can you go back to the video because I don't have a slide for this?
The
Just
same
click-
video I just played.
Yeah. Just click anywhere on the video, like anywhere in the middle type of thing, right? Just there. Stop and pause. Okay, so one theory people keeps pointing out that's a little crazy. The bench. So you notice how like on one side of the bench, like it looks thicker and there's like more space. The other side they're thinner. Obviously
Mhm.
it's perspective, but that's been like
Oh my god.
yes, right? Like this is how crazy people have been with these theories. They point out the smallest little thing. It's crazy. And my favorite one, I'm sending you the clip right now.
If this was AI, my ass is fooled.
Dude, right? Well, the thing is the AI has been getting really good. So no, but
The
some
thing
of it
is-
has been. The thing is because Iz was showing me like a few weeks ago, like this new AI like thing that came out recently, and he was showing me like videos, and like that shit does look really real. Like some of it does look incredible. Like AI in general, like aside from like the theory, AI like generation has been crazy. This has been another theory. So watch the ring in the video. Okay. It disappears at a point. And this is the part that people have like wondered about. So did you see it disappear?
No.
So here, let me go back to so if you watch it in slow-mo, I believe watch it in slow-mo at 16 seconds in. Did you see how it kind of just disappeared before it went behind her knee? That's where people have been pointing it out. Because it's so big, right? So like for a second, it looks like it just disappears before her hand disappears behind her knee.
Y'all really got me dissecting this shit like a
Dude, like people no, like I'm telling you, ever since the beginning of like the whole theories, people have been dissecting every little piece, especially that photo from Mother's Day, like all the videos of her out in public, like the car photo, like dude, I could have gone way more in detail with a lot of these slides, but I kept it as simple as I could because like people have been digging deep into this shit. It was wild. It's crazy that it's still going even after she posted this statement. People are still picking it apart.
They
Like,
don't believe. People just need some shit to do,
right? Like,
including Tasha.
I know, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
over here roasting people with nothing to do. We just had a 2-hour hash show.
Right? But yeah, no. But I did have like one final one here. It's just to end it off with it, of course. So yeah, like the internet is a crazy place. And like obviously a lot of us fall down this rabbit hole of the conspiracy theories and everything. You can't trust everything, you know, especially it is even more proof too with this like the additional Kate stuff now with this video about people claiming it's AI, you know, picking apart this ring, the bench, like people are gonna do shit, you know. You can't believe it all, you know. Just let people do what they want to do and just make your own opinion, you know.
Yeah.
You know, she put out this video and I believe it is her and I believe she is going through this, and you know, my heart's with her and like also with the king, you know, while he's also dealing with it too. And you know, just can't believe everything. Like this shit's wild. And yeah. I don't know what more to say about this. Oh, also
Well,
I did add to like the Meghan hate too. There were some people blaming Meghan for her cancer.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I saw that. There was, as soon as the video dropped, it was trending. It was like, oh, this is Megan's fault. I'm like,
That she got cancer. How do you
Yes,
respond to that?
yeah,
Like, that's,
I know. I'm like, oh, how far is too far at this point? Like, this is now going across the line because the theories beforehand when we didn't actually know the truth and everything, like it was fun. It was interesting. Like the theories were out there. We didn't actually know. So speculation. But once it came out with like the statement and everything, and it's just like, okay, you guys are still going after this? Like, what?
yeah, that's dumb. Like, how do you respond? Yeah, it's because she gave her cancer. Yeah, like okay,
Right.
yeah, buddy, okay.
Right? Crazy.
Anywho.
Anyways, so that's my slide. I hope you
Well,
liked it.
good job on the slides, Tasha. That was very well done. Very
Thanks.
well done. You
good at
dug deep.
I did. Dude, I was
shit.
tracking the whole thing. It was fucking hilarious.
Good shit. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. I enjoyed it.
Me
I
too.
hope everybody else enjoyed it.
Janie was really looking forward to today's episode. She
I wasn't expecting that. But yeah. What a way to kick off season 2 with some British tea.
Episode 1. I hope you guys liked it. A+. Appreciate it, boobs.
So, what's everyone's thoughts in the chat on this whole thing? Aside from obviously her having cancer, like what do we think about all the drama around it type of thing? And what was the other thing in my mind? God, my mind is so slow. I don't even remember what else I was gonna say on top of it. Do you have anything yet to add?
No.
On the slide? Okay.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed of the shit people have been able to come up. Even Kim Kardashian was like on my way to CK.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's just like it blew way out of the water. Like I didn't expect any of that.
It became pop culture like instantly.
It really did. It really did. A lot of people are having way too much fun with it.
Including ourselves.
Now that it's over, like I've moved on. I'm like dabbling into this Diddy stuff.
I know. We're definitely talking about that next week because I'm following that shit. Like not
you
heavy,
are? Maybe
yeah.
you should do the PowerPoint this time because I'm not like heavily into it either. Like I'm just, dude, the 50 Cent shit got me hooked now. Like it's fucking post at me fucking laughing so hard last night. Oh my god, like the milk carton with JC. Oh my god, the documentary.
He's being linked to some shit too. So that's we'll see what becomes of it. We shall see.
Dude, that's the craziest part about this whole situation. It's like if he does, like, if the accusations are true and he does get charged and he starts to like name drop people, could you imagine like the list?
He might fuck around and get Epstein just like they did.
Dude, this could literally be big, like,
yeah.
And there could be a lot of celebs in there. I'm on 50's side. I'm with 50 on this shit. And the Diddy Do It documentary, that shit was fucking.
In honor of 50 Cent, we got to make 50 slides on the Diddy shit.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh my gosh. So much.
All right, I gotta do it.
But yeah, we need to end this regardless. So I hope everybody liked it. Like the slide. I wish I could say I worked so hard on it, but it took me like 2 hours to whip it together. So,
hey, that's 2 hours though. Shout out to you. Appreciate that.
I did it during Mahalo Space. Kept me entertained.
Oh, yesterday?
No, like last week, the first comic
okay.
shop one. Yeah. So.
No, that was good. Well, shout out to the 120 people that.
Oh yeah,
fucked with
that's
us.
what I was gonna say. Yeah, I watched that number, dude. Why is there 118 of you guys watching this shit? Like, is the tea really that hot?
We're doing Tasha. We're doing numbers out here, Tosh. Remember we used to do like 20 and 30 per episode?
Dude, remember when we were doing like 4?
Yeah. We're at 100
And 50% of the viewers was our mom.
Mhm. And Janie.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Probably was the other one.
Let's go. That makes me very proud.
Speaking of, so you mentioned your mom and your dad's birthdays were recent, like during the slide. So I thought you were friends with my mom. No.
Yeah.
So did you wish her happy birthday yesterday?
Isn't it still her birthday in Canadian time?
No, her birthday was March 26th, which was yesterday.
I gotta hit her up. She didn't tell me that.
Well, if you guys were friends, you know, you would have just known it.
Well, I wouldn't say we're friends like that. We're more like
Mhm.
family. So
Oh, well, even worse than your family, you don't even know. Wow.
I definitely have to make it up to her. I'm not even gonna call her. I'm a FaceTime her. Just so she'll know it's real.
Oh God.
Happy belated, Mom. I'll see you in a little bit.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Or tomorrow because it's late.
Anyways, do you have any last thoughts?
No, just shout out to everybody who came through. Thank you for
Thank
hanging
God.
out.
Thank God.
How you gonna say, do you have any last thoughts and then play music? What the fuck?
I did it on purpose. I wanted to cut you off. Thank you, guys.
Hey, tune
Crazy
in
that
next
there's
week
so
for-
many of you
for-
guys. Yeah,
tune
come
in
back
next week
next week.
for Diddy T.
We might have Diddy conversation next week, so depends on how developed the story is.